Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to go for a day trip. We're going out to St Andrews Aquarium, so the Sealife Centre. So we'll record it and then you can see how the day is.
I've got a bad knee.
They are really tiny, eh?
Yeah, so tiny.
Look at the size. Like you can't. I'm going to zoom right in.
It's underneath the
So
water
tiny.
though.
It's going to be hard to find other ones. I'm trying to say be a couple, but I'm trying to find them in
I
here.
think I'll
Being
be
that
more-
small.
Oh look! Wait, I'm going to see if I can find. No.
Also, an albino polypi, and other ones on the wall at the back there.
I
There.
said there's two.
There's two of them there, yeah. Two of them, and then an albino polypi up there. Right, let's get the tickets and go.
Oh, I see it. Oh, my God. I found a iguana. Oh, look, there's another one there.
The question will be on the glass, mate. They have to answer the question for the ticket thing.
I don't see it. Wait, look, is that a shark?
No, that's a ripsaw catfish that one
Oh,
down there.
that's the ripsaw.
Yeah.
Look
that
at
one
that
there.
big thing, it's so chunky. I bet you that's
I don't know. There's a tarantula, but I can't see it.
Where's the chunk? Is it? Where is it? Bet you it's probably hiding in his burrow.
I love how piranhas are always just so still. Like they literally don't move unless they're attacking most of the time. They're so still.
You're just staring.
Staring at you, gonna eat your fingers.
Nice. Oh, there's one right there.
I can see one down at this. Oh, there's one at the back there. There's one
right
down
there.
here as well, yeah.
There's poisonous. Remember that.
Well, we're not touching over. There's a big glass pane in front of it. There's one hiding up at the log behind, just right there.
Yeah.
And it's the only two that I can see though.
Oh, there's a wee little fly.
Yeah, there's a snake, but it's all coiled up, so you can't really see its face or anything.
I bet you I could tell.
I bet you are.
What type of snake is that?
Don't know.
Oh, there's two.
Can't see anything though, 'cause it's just staying coiled up.
I think there's one. That's two alligators.
There's turtles. Is there two? I can see. Oh yeah, I see their heads at the back. Can you see it under there?
Yeah, the two wee little turtles. They're up to sea.
Coming to see you.
So they're
Can't really see the alligators very well at the back though. They're giant stick insects, but they're all on the wall. Let's see
yeah,
them.
they're up there. Huh?
There's loads of them, but they're on the wall on the top of each other and stuff.
Oh, hey, there's one on that. There's two.
The whole
there.
walls are covered in them.
There's a massive one right there. At the bottom.
Oh yeah.
Massive.
And what's in here meant to be? Oh, this is the golden poison frog. Not seeing it though.
Oh, there, in there.
Oh, inside. There's no way this camera's going to pick up. You might pick up the gold on its head or something. That's about it.
Yeah, that's.
Hiding in there.
I'll try and.
another python, but it's around here, look, this side, but it's all coiled up like the other one, look. You can see that one's head a bit though there.
It's a python.
Can't really see it on here with all the water, but
It's
there.
It's probably like, I bet you snapping turtles.
The terrapins.
Terrapins.
I don't know what the fish is though, it's in it. There's a big yellow fish thing.
It's a piranha. Albino piranha.
I don't think so.
Looks like a just three little turtles.
That one's a snapping turtle.
Big and massive snapping.
As in, you can see its head, but you can't see much of it. Zoom in and see, there you go.
Oh, a wolf eel. Can't wait to see a wolf eel. Oh, that's telling you.
I think that's the whole point of that one, is to show you like what happens when you don't put your stuff in the bin. It all just floats around and it can get stuck in people, mate.
Oh look, it's lying.
Oh, yeah.
It's a.
What do they call the urchins or something, are they?
No, wait. No, those aren't urchins. There.
That just says it's native rock pools, mate.
Maybe a rock pool. It is. Oh, seals.
Oh, and ammoniads. What's in this one? I can't see nothing in this one. It says it's a lobster. It's
Lobster
probably-
everywhere.
Oh my god.
It's massive.
He's massive, but you can't see it because he's hiding.
BBC. Large. That's a massive lobster.
Oh, there's the.
Oh look. Wee little fish.
Like stick.
Oh,
What are they
wait.
called?
Wolf eels. Wolf eels. Wolf fish. Eels. They're eels.
It doesn't help that a lot of the glass is all condensated. Look, it needs to be cleaned.
Wait, there should
They're
be.
just hiding in there, are they? And this fish up here. Yeah, there's a lot of condensation on these glass.
Oh, Christ.
Whereas, wait a second then.
That's cool. Look at all the seaweed that's massive. Dad.
The condensation on these glass is so bad. Obviously because we're getting warmer weather or something, I don't know. But
No,
it's
it's
just...
because,
There we go, white bit, I can see better now.
Dad,
Yeah.
those are called.
Because it's a domed thing, I don't think you're gonna... You can sort of see not too bad.
Oh, sharks and stingrays.
You can see the feeding for them at 12 o'clock if you want to.
Yeah. Look.
Oh yeah.
Look at its eyes.
Oh, look at this thing there, yeah. Look
Yeah.
at it, it's all
It's
the
hiding.
skies, yeah.
It's hiding.
Yes, mate.
Something full of sharks.
Why are they separated? There's like two different ones because there's these ones and there's ones there as well. So why are they separated?
Oh.
Wait a minute, Carson. I don't know if these ones that they've got a bit of red dye on them, if they're like males and the other ones are females. Could be males and females.
Acting like a cat.
Cool. There should be something for the shark. Yeah, that. Something for the lionfish.
Yeah, look at the size of that lionfish though.
That's
That's huge. Go and stand next to it so you can see just how big it is. It's like bigger than your head.
It's about as big as my head. Oh look.
That lionfish is huge though, eh?
Yeah. Massive pufferfish.
But I think that's called a box puffer, isn't it?
Yeah. And there's another. I know the
this is like a Finding Nemo tank, is it? It's got like Nemo, Dory.
Oh! Wow! I feel like I'm one.
It's kind of hard to get a good picture with that orby thing, but we'll try.
Oh my goodness. Hiya. Stand up. Stand up.
Darcy, I need your help. Because you're good at finding things. Or is that it there? Because I was waiting to say, in this one it's got these fish and that. There's meant to be eels as well. And I was looking for a big thing, but is it that wee tiny thing
Yeah,
there?
they're tiny eels.
Look at it. It's just tiny.
So tiny. That's the whole point of them.
I thought I was looking for a big eel thing.
Look! Look how thin they are. If they're thin, they're going to be small.
Is that your logic on it? Is it? If they're thin, they're small. Got it. Yeah.
Oh, there's a sea urchin.
Oh, there's an urchin thing down there. And I think this has just got a mixture of different things in it. This is just like a marine. Yeah, African snails. Yes, mate. Come in. What?
What time is it?
You've got time before we get the fed.
What? Are we not on?
Oh yeah. Looks like they're trying to get busy. Question for that. You can't see it.
Axolotl!
People are dropping stuff. Oh yeah, there one. There's a big one there. Look, that one looks huge.
Yeah.
It's underneath the logs.
No,
It's hard
that's
to see.
motorboat. And they're albino.
That one. A few. There's one at
And
the
then
back
there's one
over there. Yeah.
What's the... Yes, they could regrow limbs.
Is that what the question is? I'll look in a second. I can safely say that I cannot see.
I could use it.
I hear crickets or something that they've probably fed them, but I cannot see where this gecko is hiding.
It could be motorboat.
Oh, it could be anywhere, but I'm not seeing it. That's the problem. The chirping you're hearing is just crickets. It'll be for their food. Jem, I cannot see it. Up there. See it walking?
Come on, come here.
No paper, darling. No. Thank you. Right this way.
What's there?
Right, come here on this hand.
There's a question you've got to answer
Yeah.
for this one.
Oh, look,
Did you guys find the gecko?
French bulldogs.
Yeah.
Sun beetle.
Darling.
It's all coming from here.
Just sun beetles. I thought they were going to be bigger than that, to be fair. They're quite small.
No, the croaks are from them.
Yeah, it'll be... You can see like fruit flies and stuff like that.
That's massive.
Yeah, that's a hissing cockroach. It's probably that that's making the bloody noise.
Yes, it is.
There's a couple of them in there. It's a bit hard to see because it's all the moisture on the window, but there is a couple in there.
What's here? Where is it?
I don't know. There's meant to be a fire-belly toad, but I can't see it in this one.
I'm looking.
It's obviously hiding somewhere.
That's the point. You've got to find it to see it.
I mean, we've been lucky. We've kind of found everything except this toad and the gecko. Everything else has been there so far. Oh, there it is there. I just didn't realise it because it's black. I thought it was on the picture. It shows it as being green. Maybe it only goes green when it's like threatened or something. But it's right there.
I'm going to look for this gecko.
There's probably a couple of them if they're black like that. Because I was looking for green things. Oh, look, there's another one there. Maybe this is the problem. We're looking for the wrong thing. On the picture, it shows them with like green in them. But maybe they only do that when they're threatened. There's some down here too. Look.
I was looking there as well.
Underneath, they've got colour. If you look underneath that one, it's got some colour on its belly.
Look at them playing in the water, having some fun. Oh, there's a disco ball. Disco ball.
Oh, great. Is that for when they have their parties?
Wow. I didn't know that's only Frodo. Dang it. I see places.
Let's finish the full quiz then.
No, we've got a couple more.
What ones have we got? I'm sure we've done them all, mate. You have a look and see. Which ones? We've finished the quiz. How many did we get right out of, what is it, out of 8? How many did we get out of 8?
All of them.
Oh, so you're saying that we're amazing? We're brainy? We're smart? Is that what you're saying?
Basically.
It's hard to sort of see them. It's better going down and looking through the glass, to be honest. I thought up here would have been give you a better viewpoint. I mean, for certain things, like you see that shark a bit better. Go and put your hand in.
I'll try. I don't think I can. That's why the glass is here.
Do you think it'd hurt?
I can dip it.
They're not huge. Did you think it would you got to take your hand off?
I don't think I would intentionally try to.
Five minutes to go, sweet here, I'll go to transfer. We're trying to go up and round and get the seats on the car. Let's go. Aki, you shall look for this. Up.
Be honest. See with them being dark inside.
Whatever colour
It's so much.
what? Look, that's tiny.
Oh yeah, I didn't notice the tiny one down there. Got bigger space.
Okay folks, welcome along to St Andrews Aquarium. Welcome to our Shark Tank this lunchtime for our shark feed today. My name's Finn, one of the aquarists here. I'll be telling you a little bit about our beautiful fish we've got swimming around in front of us. And I'm joined today by my fellow aquarist as well, Kyra here, who has the pleasure of leading the feed for our sharks today. So just before we get started, a couple of things. First one, most of you will be aware, I am sure, that sharks are carnivores. They like to eat meat. In the ocean, that means fish, crabs, squid, mussels, that kind of stuff. So just in case anyone is ever so slightly squeamish, before we traumatise anyone, I will give you the warning. Fish heads, fish guts might be going into the tank for this feed today. Now secondly, we've got a small tiny tub of food for a big tank of sharks. The reason that myself and Kyra here have not come down with one big massive barrel to just throw into the tank is quite simply the sharks just would not eat it. These sharks in general, are incredibly low energy animals. The idea that they kind of swim around waiting for the next thing to sink their teeth into is just not the case.
Go in the corner and
The sharks in here, they only get their big main feed once every 3 days.
Carson.
If you were to look at bigger species, I'm sure we've heard of things like great whites and so on. Those guys can go about 2 to 3 weeks without touching a single bit of food. They move through the ocean on average at a speed of about 1.5 miles an hour. They are not using anywhere near as much energy as me and you, and therefore just don't need as much fuel and are not hungry around as much as this. Now, into the tank here, we have 7 different types, 7 different species of fish. Now, when it comes to the fish that we have in here, not all of them are going to be sharks. Some of them to start with are going to be your typical fish. So things like our sea bass and our cuckoo wrasse. So the cuckoo wrasse is on the right hand side here. There's just one of them in the tank. Lovely, beautiful, orange and blue stripy colour. He's a little bit more shy in this tank. But normally when we're seeing a fish with that kind of vibrancy and that colour, we tend to associate it with our coral reefs. They're somewhere nice and warm and tropical. But in actual fact, the cuckoo rat, alongside every single other animal in this tank, is native to right here in Scotland. When we're talking about sharks in Scotland, those are two things we tend to not put together. When we're talking about those guys, myself included, it's our great whites, hammerheads, tiger sharks and so on. But in actual fact, right here in Scotland, we are home to over 30 different species of shark. And that could range from only maybe about half a metre long. For example, we've got a lovely small spotted cat shark who's right in the middle of the tank just now. She's got a maximum length of about 70 centimetres. And that could range all the way up to the second biggest fish on the planet, and the masking shark, which we get along our west coast. Now that masking shark gets to a maximum length of about 12 metres long. In other words, about the length of the average school bus. And we have that between ourselves and Ireland. So a wide variety of shark that not a lot of people realise is right on our doorstep. Now with the sharks in here, we have 3 different types of shark. Now we also have, as well as 3 sharks, we have 5 members of the shark family. So if you're part of the shark family, it means that you're either a shark, you're a skate, or you're a ray. And what makes you different from the rest of the fish in the ocean is the fact that you don't have any bones in your body. So sharks are completely boneless. The only hard part of a shark is its teeth. The rest of the skeleton still has a skeleton, but instead of being made from bone, it's made from the same stuff as our ears, cartilage. So it's much bendier and it's also much lighter for the shark in the water as well. Now, we'll start off with our cat shark. So we've got one coming right up to the front, right next to you guys over there. So this is a juvenile, so she's only 4 years old. She's got another 4 years of growing. That is what's known as a greater spotted cat shark. Now we actually have 5 of those guys in the tank, 3 juveniles and 2 adult females. This one just kind of skimming around on the bottom of the tank also looks like this cat shark, the kind of brown one with the black spots. As we said earlier, this is a small spotted cat shark, and that's the maximum she's going to get. Now cat sharks get their name, if any have house cats at home, they sleep for about 20 hours off the day. They are not an active shark whatsoever, they much prefer life on the bottom of the ocean. Now as ridiculous as it might sound, because they are a fish, in the fish world, cat sharks are terrible swimmers. They are not built for swimming fast, they are not built for swimming for a long period of time. What they are good at is having a nice, narrow, slender body that will get in cracks and crevices and nooks and crannies on the seabed, which is where their food, crabs, lobsters, little eel-like fish is going to be on. The other shark that we have in here is going to be our starry smoothhound. So the smoothhounds are the grey ones, the ones that look a little bit more like a typical shark. So we've got one right up next to Kyra just now, a couple right in front of me as well. Now, the reason that we can say it's more of a typical shark, it's obviously got the kind of dark grey colour, it's got the white underbelly, but most importantly, it's going to have that big fin on the back. So that is called a dorsal fin. And you've seen your jaws, the big one that comes through the surface of the water. Same with these guys. Now what that fin is for balance when they're swimming around. It stops the shark from going upside down and belly up. Now you'll notice with our cat sharks, they don't really have one as big. It's very, very small, it's way further down the back of the animal. And that's a nice easy way that you can use to tell whether a shark is going to be an active swimmer, swimming all the time in the middle of the ocean, or if they're going to be spending most of their time lying down on the bottom of the seafloor as well. Because cat sharks, they don't have a big fin because they don't need one, because they don't need the balance because they're on the bottom. Last but not least, we have our skates. So the skates are the flat ones swimming around on the bottom of the tank. As we said earlier, these guys are parts of the shark family. So no bones, cartilage, skeleton. First and foremost, however, they are not stingrays. We do not have any stingrays in the aquarium. The reason that they're not stingrays, they don't have a sting. They don't have any kind of venomous larva or anything like that. Now, if you were to look at the tail, you will notice they do have lots of little jagged forks that will, don't get me wrong, give you a nasty wound if you're bothering them. But there's no venom in there, there's no extra toxin or anything like that that's going to do you any further damage. Now, when it comes to skates and rays, obviously they look pretty much identical. The main difference between a skate and a ray, if you're a ray, so maybe your stingrays or you maybe heard of cow nose rays and eagle rays, those guys are typically giving birth to live young. A skate only lays eggs instead. And eggs in the skate in the shark world, they are known as a mermaid's flesh. And they're a little pouch, they look nothing like a typical animal egg, they're a little leathery pouch, they're 2 what you call tendrils on either side, which are really good at getting tangled up in rocks and keeping the egg nice and secure in the shallows so it doesn't get washed away out to the middle of the ocean. Lastly, just as we finished up with our food there, just to quickly shift the focus on a little bit of our conservation for these animals before I leave you. When we're talking about our sharks, they are one of the most important, one of the most vital cogs in the ocean ecosystem on our planet, really. And 2 very important roles that they play is firstly that of what's called an apex predator. Now, if you're an apex predator, it means that you're at the top of the food chain. So think of your lions, your tigers, your jaguars, and your sharks. Now, the biggest responsibility that that animal has is making sure everyone underneath them in the food chain is kept in control. No one gets a bit too big for their boots when it comes to the population. Now, if we were to go, let's say, to Australia, for example, and we took all the great whites out of the ocean down there because they're big and they're scary and we don't like them, what happens is that if you come back to Australia in 10 years' time, you'll find that our seal numbers have went from 1,000 seals to 30,000 seals because sharks aren't there anymore, there's no sharks eating them. So they can just grow as much as they want without being controlled. Now, that's great for the seals, they're not going to expect anything soon. But if you take one more step down the food chain and you look at the fish that the seals like to eat, they've vanished from Australia because all of a sudden you've had so many seals now that just ravage the whole fish population and the ecosystem's imbalance. And that's because you've taken sharks out of the top and they can't control it anymore. Now, secondly and lastly, they do a very good job of making sure of the future of the ecosystem, and they do that by being very, very good hunters. Sharks have been around on our planet for over 420 million years, which means that they are older than trees, older than the rings of Saturn. And that means that they have almost 500,000 years of evolution fine-tuning themselves into the perfect hunters. One of the most important tools that a shark has is actually its ability to detect electricity in the water. They've got a very special sixth sense in their nose. Now, electricity, I'm not talking about cables and wires in the tank, I'm talking about electricity that's given off when you tense your muscles, when your heart beats. A shark knows about it. Now, as spooky as that might sound, the reason that they use it, firstly, so that they can find prey that's hidden under the sand. They use their nose like a metal detector and pick that up. Secondly, and more kind of importantly to what we're talking about, is it allows our sharks to tell whether a fish is healthy or whether it's weak. That's important because any predator, if you've watched the documentary, Dave Danborough, whatever it might be, when you look at the predators, let's say the lion's going after the group of zebra, the predator always goes after weak prey. Infants, juveniles, elderly, sick, because it's easier for them and it's a safe reward. Same with the sharks. So by taking out the weak fish in the ecosystem, they ensure that only the strong and the healthy ones can survive. Now, adults, biology lessons at high school, I'm sure, survival of the fittest, natural selection. Because only the strongest and the healthiest fish survive, only those fish reproduce, lay eggs, and pass their strong genetics on to the rest of the ecosystem, which means a healthier and a more stable environment as well. So that's the point in looking after sharks. Now, thankfully, the attitude is starting to shift ever so slightly in kind of recent years, and less looking at these sharks as some sort of kind of bloodthirsty man here, and more towards having a bit more of a respect and an understanding for our sharks. They're a really, really important animal in the ocean, and they're an animal that deserves a bit of our accountability and a bit of responsibility to look after them. So invest a little bit of time in our sharks. Read some of our science through the enclosure. I'm always happy to chat about sharks. If you have any questions for me, I'm more than happy to answer them. We'll stick a little documentary on the telly, whatever it might be. The more that we invest in our sharks, the more that we understand that this is something that we have to do, the better it's going to be for them and the better it's going to be for our ocean and our planet as well. But apart from that, if you do have any questions on our sharks, skates, fish, anything else going on in the aquarium, I'll hang around for another minute. Please do not hesitate just to ask. If you are interested, our meerkats will be getting their lunch at 12:20, so in about 5 or 10 minutes. So please feel free to meet your way across there, and one of our keepers will be going to tell you all about our meerkats. If not, if you're heading away, not a problem. Thank you very much for coming along, listen to ramble on about sharks this morning. I do appreciate your time, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day in the aquarium as well, folks. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I finally found them.
It's made for animals that food that you tell them to put, like the meerkats do, and it's just make sure that they're getting all the nutrition they need to help meerkats. Now, the way we feed them is also trying to engage in those natural behaviors. That is why I am throwing food around them here. The meerkats have used their very big noses to spot any.
It's got very squeaky in that door, is it?
Oh, fish. Shark. Crocodile.
So yeah, that's me just back from the Sealife Centre. It was pretty good. I had a good time. I have noticed that they've got rid of some of the stuff. They used to have like the seals and stuff there. Apparently they had some issues with it, with some of the storms that we've had in, so they've been relocated at the minute. So I think they're changing up a bit. They're going to be putting otters and stuff in place of where the seals and that used to be. They did have some diagram that kind of sort of showed you what it's going to become. It's going to become like a sort of seating area with like otters. I think there's meerkats. They're removing the meerkats there. They're also going to be having like a sort of play area for the kids and stuff there. So there is obviously changes happening there, which has made it different from how it usually is. But yeah, as I said, the young lad had a great time. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and hopefully we'll see you again soon.